I'm Joe Netherworld, and this is our daily tarot card reading for September 22nd, 2013, the autumn equinox. Very excited. And hopefully, I don't know what it is yet, but it should be an interesting read nonetheless. I'm going to pull 3 cards, 1 main card, 2 qualifier cards, and that will be the read for a lot of things today. The day, the month of September, what the autumn itself has in store for us, so prepare for a complicated, fun, and maybe disturbing ride, I don't know yet. And the cards will appear here in the little box area. They won't be peeing there, so don't worry about that. And you can comment and use the comments as a running sort of question and answers section too, so feel free to do that. But first, let's pull some cards and see what today has in store for us. So our first card up is Death. Death. Well, death means a lot of things. Death means death, not to sugarcoat it. It also means, quick and sudden change, an end of things, end that begets a new beginning. For the autumn, it's very apropos because it is the harvest. Things have to die for them to be harvested, and to make more life. So we are in the death of the year, the beginning of the death of the year. So the autumn is upon us. It rides in. It's at the setting of the sun. It's bringing the change of the seasons. It's perfect card for today. So I'm excited to see it there. It knows that at least that we're on target with what we're doing. And our next card is Justice. And that's interesting too because justice is always about fairness, but also value and acquiring justice. Sometimes it's your job to bring justice. You don't always sit back and wait for justice to happen to you. Sometimes you have to be the force of justice. You have to fix things or make things right. So with death on the one side of this and justice happening, it's about ushering in change and ushering in fairness and fixing things that are wrong and fixing things that have not been attended to. So we have that. Now let's see what our other card is. And then say, the Lovers. Now, it's interesting too that the color scheme, and you'll see over here, these are all autumn colors. This is an autumn run of colors too. So all these cards, though they have, a little mix of floral motifs and things that help, explain what the images are about, it's all in the autumn here. So our Lovers card is about lovers, but also about the energy it takes to make things happen in a year. You have to love things to make them happen. You have to have passion and you have to have dedication to make things happen. So the analogy, the analog to all this is that's what a year is. You have to love these things, bring them up, make the plants grow, make jobs grow, make relationships grow, make everything happen. And that takes dedication. It takes meting out some justice to be on top of that. And be aware that things are going to change. Now, on a purely one level here, you can look at this as the beginning and the end of relationships. That a relationship that's made it this far might be ending now, making room for a new one to come in. That you have to or that it's going from the lover stage to a more like the Two of Cups stage, where it's like it goes from being in love and being kind of like the childish, adolescent, teenage, crazy to being in a relationship. So this is a transitory period, and with justice mixed in here, it's about judging, not judgment, because judgment is like a one say. Justice is a balance. So we're here in this justice mode, where maybe it's time that you looked at maybe what you've done in this relationship, what the other person has done, and how together you can move forward to the next level, or it's time to end it. So you have to kind of count your crops, see what your bounty is for the year, what your harvest has been. And it's a great day. Here we are in the autumn equinox. This is the change of the year. It ushers in my most amazing time of the year. It's all magic all the time for the next couple of months. So use that as best you can to get a grip on this. I think these 3 cards are beautiful together. And I think that this is a great time that if you are about done with someone, please end it today and make room for someone new to come in your life. Don't keep things hanging on. Because unlike popular fiction and Valentine's Day cards, I prefer a line from Pet Sematary, which goes like this. I think it was Fred Wynn's character said it about not the cat or the baby. I'm not quite sure. They're equal in my mind, but sometimes dead is better. In other words, bury it if it's dead. Let it go, because nothing new can come in if you're keeping this corpse dragging around, reanimating it, and having it staggering around your rose bushes. So take that into consideration today. Otherwise, it's a beautiful start to autumn. The autumn. This is basically saying the autumn is on, and it's going to be an autumn of justice and fairness, and things happening if you let them. The force at control of all this is you. If you don't let it happen, you get a bunch of zombified, ex-lovers staggering around the cornfield, and that's not really good. It's amusing for Halloween, but not really good for you. So, with that in mind, join me again tomorrow night. We'll see how we get, now that our first full day of autumn is upon us, and see what that has to say. Learn from this, enjoy this, and live in the October country. We are the autumn people, At least I am. I don't know about you, but I am one of them. And look it up, Ray Bradbury. You'll find it very fitting. And that's my question for the night. Go look up Ray Bradbury, the autumn people, and the October country, and learn some things besides what I'm telling you. You got homework. So have a magical day. Enjoy the autumn. Do something amazing for the equinox, please. And comment and let me know what you did. And I'll see you sometime around midnight tomorrow.